Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be doing a first impression of Russian tea by Masque Milano, so stay tuned for that. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below. It really helps me grow my channel and I do appreciate it a lot. Have you guys ever smelled anything from Masque Milano? If you have, leave a comment down below on what you think your favorite fragrance is. So Russian Tea is a 2014 release from Masque Milano, and I actually have never smelled anything from the house, so this is going to be my first, and I am excited about that. I was very fortunate that when I picked up a decant of Italica, the guy was nice enough to send me this as well as a few other decants as well, so it really worked out to be a nice transaction. So without further ado, here we go. So right off the bat, I actually do get a bunch of mintiness. It's actually relatively prominent and comes off a little bit like gummy or maybe more spearminty. I am actually picking up quite a bit of leather too, which is nice. This is coming off as a very nice, rich leather, maybe like a leather chair or a leather jacket. It's not really suede, it's actually more kind of like this leather here. And so that's a really nice touch. It's a nice quality to it. I get a very slight pepperiness as well, but it's not particularly spicy and it's not very punchy. It's actually a slightly subdued pepperiness that is really quite overcome by this leathery accord. The leather is quite sharp, similar to the kind of leather that I would maybe envision on the opening of ombre leather, but it doesn't smell the same. It's definitely very much like a clean leather scent, and it does smell very realistic. I'm starting to actually pick up the black tea more now as well, which is really nice too. I actually really love black tea. So the idea of including that in a fragrance is quite nice. This is a very complicated and sort of unassuming fragrance. This isn't really something that I could see wearing any time. But it does have a certain maturity to it and a certain level of class. So this is something that I think can be definitely pulled off when the mood is quite right. It's very subdued, yet classy. It's not at all very strong, so it is a fairly subtle smell to it. It's not really overpowering. This one isn't really a beast in the kind of scent profile, at least off initial impression. And I'm actually getting a little bit of sweetness as well in the background. It's very subtle, but it does add a nice touch to the leather and the upcoming black tea note. This is actually developing really, really nicely. I do like this one. It's definitely a very interesting tea and leather scent, and I think it's very interesting to combine the two. A lot of the fragrances that I've had that have tea in them, it's more tea in the dry down, or it's tea with citruses or something like that. Something like Under the Lemon Tree. But this one has a really sort of nice, clean, classy leather fragrance that goes along with the tea that really adds a certain depth of sophistication. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. Those are my first thoughts. And yeah, if you haven't checked this one out, get your nose on it. Anyways, that's it for this one. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.